Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. And what you see before you is a thing of beauty. A homemade stuffed crust pizza. Yes, I'm going to show you how to make this. It's so easy, you won't believe it. All you need is the right know-how and the right ingredients. So let's go see how we make homemade stuffed crust pizza. Alright, we're going to go over all the ingredients and then I'm going to show you. This is more of a technique than a recipe, and there is no right or wrong when it comes to stuffed crust pizza. This is not an original idea. Obviously, this is something that's out in the market, but you can make it at home. You just need to know what to do. You're going to need one recipe of my big batch pizza dough, and these are 16-inch pizza pans. I made 2 pizzas out of one batch of the big batch. Now, normally I get 3, but for the stuffed crust pizza, you want your crust to be a little on the thicker side because the stuffed crust pizza is not something that's conducive to a thin crust pizza. So if you're a thin crust lover, the stuffed crust pizza is probably not something you want to try, except that you're going to want to do it with a thicker crust. It's the only way it's going to hold up to the cheese. So I've spread out my dough, and you've seen me do that before. I put the ball of dough in the center, and then I just kind of, you know, I don't have this placemat on here usually. So what I do is I press it out, and I spin the pan as I go, because look, I'm not a professional pizza maker, and this is the easiest way that I have found to do it. And I press out from the center, and I build up the edge like this, and then you use the heel of your hand here to kind of push it out. Like that. And then what you can do is you can just go around the edge. After you get it all pushed all the way to the edge, you can go around with your fingertips and kind of pinch it down like that. And that's what it looks like. So, a little schmutz. We'll get rid of that. Now, stuffed crust pizza, you're going to need string cheese. I have 6 pieces of string cheese that I have cut in half. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your string cheese and you're going to want to space it out. You're going to want to put, so you're going to have 12 pieces of string cheese, right? Because you're going to have 6 pieces of whole string cheese. And you're just going to want to evenly space these around the edge of your pizza. Okay, so here's where the magic happens. We've got our string cheese here, right? You're going to take this thick piece of your crust and you're just going to overlap it all the way around. Okay, so now I've got all my cheese encased in the dough, and now we're going to go around and we're going to just press down the edges, and you want to make sure that there's no, you see here where it looks like a little cave entrance? You don't want that. You want to press the dough down so that everything is sealed in there, inside of that dough, okay? So go around and pinch it down, and then if you feel like you want to, I'm going to just spread my dough out a little further to the edge. Now, mind you, this is going to puff out when it bakes, so it's not a big deal. Now you just build your pizza. I have some pizza sauce here, and I use about a cup. This is a pretty thick crust, so I want a little more substantial sauce on here. You do whatever you like. Your pizza is your canvas. You should do it the way you enjoy it. You shouldn't do it the way someone else tells you you gotta have it. I know some places, they don't like to make changes. And I've got some mozzarella with just a skosh of cheddar cheese in there, just a little bit. Now, I used to poo-poo that, but I honestly feel like it makes a really nice flavor. And when you have a heavier crust, you can add a little heavier bit of cheese on there. And then I have just a little bit of Parmesan I'm going to sprinkle on the top. And this one's going to be a pepperoni pizza. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the pepperoni all the way around. Our stuffed crust pizza is ready to go in the oven. I figured you didn't need to see me shingle all that pepperoni on there. You know how to do that. All right, my other one is not quite ready to come out yet, so I'm gonna pop this in. I'm gonna put this on the bottom. And yes, I know I have a pizza stone and I can put that directly on the stone, but we baked a cake. Molly and Micah baked a cake as a surprise for us and it overflowed, so I really need to get the metal scraper in there and get it down off of that. But we're gonna go ahead and use the pans today, and we're gonna come back when these are ready to come out of the oven. All right, our pepperoni pizza is ready to come out of the oven. Yeah, that's a pretty one. Of course, you can let it go a little bit longer if you like, but my crust is done the way I want it. It's just ever so slightly dark. It's nice and golden brown, and that's how I like it. So we're going to let this cool off for a few minutes. Our pizza is ready to enjoy. We let it sit for a few minutes, and then I sliced it up, and have a look at this. Look at that. Stuffed crust pizza. I'd say better than you get it at, you know, the pizza place. But it's beautiful, and I think we're going to let Rick take a... You want to bite?
Delicious, if I have to.
Hot. It's hot. But look, I'll show you here. I'm going to move the pizza over just a little bit.
Worth it.
Oh, so worth it. Okay, look. We'll break this one open. But you can see that because it's cooled off just a little bit, but that crust is stuffed with cheese like a cheesy breadstick. It's beautiful. You're going to love it. And just serve with a little marinara on the side for dipping, and it's going to be great. So there you have it. A beautiful stuffed crust pizza that was super easy to make. All you need is the right ingredients to put this thing together to make it work. So, I hope you try stuffed crust pizza, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya. For joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!